What is Worn Art? What is Worn Art? Worn Art is an amazing show of costumes and dance and crazy circus people doing silly things. You're short.
People force us to do the show against our will. But we really love it. Afterwards.
I get inspired by the way all the people come together and make just magic happen.
No, it's incredibly creative. The community of Broome is so creative, we can't help ourselves doing it every year.
I've done it for about 3 years in the past, but I did it when I was younger. My mum made a costume, and that was just for that 1 year. But otherwise, I've been in it every year since 2009.
I think this is my 4th year.
I've been doing Worn Art since 2006 when we got founded Acrobatics, me and Midden, Yali and Gubia Edgar. And yeah, if it wasn't for doing acrobatics and gymnastics sort of stuff, I would never have fallen into this, but this is definitely my love.
I started doing Worn Art probably about 5 years ago.
What is it? This is my 7th year of Worn Art, actually. It's a surprising thing to me, but yeah, 7 years of that coming to Broome. This is my 4th Worn Art, so I've been involved since 2008. 3 years. I've loved it every year.
Mixed feelings, very mixed feelings. I got quite emotional today when I was talking to somebody because she just kept raving about how wonderful it had all been, but also relieved because
it's getting really tough
rest.
And it's time for a change, and we'll do some new spectacular show next year and move into other things, and all that skill and talent that we've helped create we can take with us and do something new and spectacular.
Very sad. I think that's a bit of a sad point. I wish it was going to be continuing more for a lot more years. I would have loved to have entered a costume. I think a lot of people would have. So yeah, it's sad because lots of people are starting to hear about it more since it's been more active, and now it's going to be ended. It's kind of a bit sad. So.
A bit sad, but also excited because it makes room for something new to grow and evolve. For everyone, for the people that make the show happen, and yeah, for the community as well. There's space now for something else.
I'm actually very disappointed. I mean, I won't be here for next year, but there are kids who would really benefit from it. And someone should really step up and take the reins, because someone needs to do this more and more things like this. I mean, there'll be more projects like this, but nothing is big, not the same, where people can just come in from anywhere and just do stuff. And that's what, what makes Broome Broome, and to lose something like this is sort of like, losing a limb.
how? Well, we started off, we had about 150 people in the audience, and last year we had about 1,000 people in the audience each night.
2,000 2 nights. And we've grown from the Civic Centre to BRAC, we're filling BRAC up. No. So certainly, and just the quality of the costumes have gone up over the years, and more and more people want to be involved, so all that kind of thing has changed.
Oh, enormously. The first time I came, we had Burden of Dreams, which was based around surrealist artists' work, like Rene Magritte and Salvador Dali, and I was really amazed by the imagery and the use of the imagery by the community. It was on a pretty big scale then. I think that was the second year it had been done at BRAC, which was a big venue change. But since then the show's become a lot tighter, a lot more organised, stronger sense of how to manage such a big production, because it is such an enormous production on all people concerned. So yeah, in that sense I've seen it.
Me record? actually really fun because you just get to, it's a really great family, I can't remember the word.
Environment? Okay.
Environment, that's it. And everyone just sort of joins in, and the atmosphere is just really energetic and fun to be in. Yeah. Even if it is, you know, slightly stressful, it's just that fun stress that everyone gets before performing.
I'm modelling a costume and I'm doing 2 aerial parts and stills.
I'm in Mangrove Madness and Precious Point, and I'm doing a point dance for that, so ballet, and Precious Point I'm doing contemporary dance.
This year I've been training a lot of the circus, Sandfly Circus members to do aerials, and I've been doing the rigging for all the aerial equipment and general sort of helping about getting the show shaped up. And I'm also performing 3 times on stilts.
First year I was a clown in it, so I was performing on stage, which was really a big buzz. And then our last 2 years I've been doing backstage, doing stage managing, and it has been a blast. I've had so much fun and everyone involved's awesome. It's great.
Choreographer.
Choreographer?
Yes. So I bring the director's vision to life in choreography.
Adam?
The most beautiful creature of the future.
Definitely, it's brought so many different people together, and I think it gives people a chance, especially like me. I'm out of school, and you know, during the day I just work at a jewellery store, and I love being involved in all this arty stuff, and you know, being a part of something like that is amazing, and it brings everyone out of their shell and brings everyone's confidence up, and I think it's really important for people to be a part of.
It gets some more awareness about performing and stage presence, and you know, it lets kids do things that usually they're not able to do. You know, like we've got circus and we've got some social theatre things, but there's not much modelly sort of cross circus and theatre like this. You know, it's a really good outlet to sort of get out there and do stuff.
A lot of work. You kind of have to make sure that everyone's obviously where they're supposed to be at the right times, which means like you have to know everybody and know what costumes they're wearing and what accessories they have and all sorts of things. It's basically my job to make sure that everyone's there on their cue, ready to go a few acts before, so it all runs smoothly.
It can be pretty intense, it's pretty big. We work with the community for 4 weeks rehearsing, but before that I come up to Broome for a week and work with Gwen on the storyline and make suggestions about the designs and that will best kind of suit her story, that will guide her story. And then I go away for a couple of weeks and choose a whole lot of music. So Gwen will give me sort of titles of the different sections and talk to me about some of the costumes and send me photos, and then from those sections I'll find music that best suits each section. This year I had an assistant choreographer, Dale Kelly, and I just basically gave her a couple of sections because she wanted to have the experience of working on Worn Art. So I sort of asked her if she'd like to do a couple, and we sort of chose music together if she was having trouble with some music, and yeah, then we just pieced it all together.